As a teacher, you have a passion for education wherever it leads you.
Passion led Susie Masterson into the heart of Afghanistan. Normally, you'll find Susie at Evansville Christian School where she's the principal, but this day, she's in a war zone.
I think that educating the children is a key to changing this country, to bringing them hope.
Susie is able to use her experience as a teacher to shape the curriculum at the school Uncharted started in Kabul. Donations from Evansville residents help fund the school. More than 400 students are enrolled for English and computer classes, and girls have to sit in the back of the class, but the fact that boys and girls are in the same building speaks volumes.
Under Taliban, girls were not allowed to attend school, and even boys, their education was mainly in the study of Islam.
I followed Susie as she looked for schools that would serve as a good example of what Uncharted is trying to set up in Afghanistan. The first stop was the International School of Kabul. Heavily guarded, the school is for children of the country's wealthy, including U.S. officials and contractors. The school opened in September of 2005. Classes are in English, and although very Western in appearance, signs "We're still in Afghanistan" were always nearby.
It excited me to know there was a model for good teacher training in this area, and what I want to do with the school I work in Kabul is connect my teachers to that good model, to provide them some new alternatives, some new techniques for teaching.
Susie is not alone in her desire to see more Afghan children, especially girls, educated.
We're one of the first to come in to serve the women.
Doris Aldrich is the founder of Women to the World, an organization committed to improving the lives of women and children in developing countries.
They want to go on to the university or become teachers or work professionally and provide for their families.
Last year, terrorists burned down 187 schools and killed 85 students and teachers across Afghanistan. And still, women are determined to go to school, and their numbers are skyrocketing.
They're hungry to learn. This hunger is something we've never seen before.
A hunger that can be seen by the number of girls coming and going from government schools in black clothes and white scarves. But some government schools aren't as nice as Evansville's Uncharted or private schools.
You see many tent schools, you see many outside schools, children sitting out in the weather. Yes, we did see children sitting in mud. They have no pencils, no books, no supplies whatsoever, poor teaching methods, even the English language sometimes as it is taught is not taught in the best way. But the fact is that progress is being made there.
Progress, like the newly built Shaheed School. Jointly built by the United States and Afghanistan, the school already has overflow problems. Tent classes set up outside provided a less than ideal learning situation. But still, hundreds of students travel miles just to be here. Going to school is only half the battle. Getting the necessary supplies into the hands of the children is another major issue, and that is part of the reason why Susie came to Afghanistan, and you might be surprised where these items came from.
I was just so glad that I could bring these supplies from my students at my school to these students, and it's gratifying to a teacher's heart to see that enthusiasm for learning.
Students at Shaheed rushed to get items that Evansville Christian School students spent months gathering. Supplies Americans take for granted, but items Susie's making sure are changing lives halfway around the world. In Afghanistan, Jason Claspel, Fox 7 News.